Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and new event The Big Bloom is starting tomorrow, so for you I have today a quick guide for the event, as well as full event reward list and the best rewards that you can obtain from it. If you don't care about the guide and you just want the reward list, just double tap forward and I put a timestamp, so we'll skip directly into the reward list. Now the new event, The Big Bloom, we have this footage that you will see in here from the test server when we were testing the event for the release. So the Big Bloom is the event, and this is a place when it will be happening. So on the side of the new map area, basically almost where the sign West Virginia is at the corner, that will be a new location. And let's play this video in the background. That's a cave that's there. Like, the location is new. The part of the map existed, but there was nothing there in the past. Now there's stuff. There is a cabin, Susan's cabin. So that's when it will be taking place. That's when the event is indeed happening. You will need to collect a bunch of flowers, like 30 of each color, the yellow, blue, and red. You need to collect those flowers. It's a collective effort. Entire server will be doing that, so it will be going very fast, as early on I expect a very high participation. There are enemies as well everywhere, and mines, like invisible mines. Basically, explosions will be happening left and right when you'll be doing this event, so it's perfect for ghouls that can avoid being staggered thanks to the brick wall perk. So if you're running a ghoul with brick wall perk, it will be awesome. So you gotta see enemies are kind of new here. Those colorful flowery honeybees, and there is more overgrown later on, and those explosions you can see everywhere. Those explosions are triggered by people just running and collecting the flowers, and they do damage. So yes, fireproof, everything that can reduce explosive damage will be helpful. There is quite plentiful of enemies, which is cool. You can loot all those honeybees that normally are rather rare enemy, and flowery ones do not even exist. All those flowery overgrown either do not exist. So I like the fact that they reskinned a little bit enemies for this event. So it's not just existing enemies, but new ones to do that. Let's skip forward a little bit. And when you complete collecting all those flowers, so new objective will appear. Set the overgrown on fire. And you're supposed to be able to use flamers, as well as go for those molotovs that are provided in a box on the rooftop on Susan's cabin. So you can toss molotovs or use flamers. A quick info on the public test server: flamers were not really counting, but that's supposed to be fixed before the live version, so hopefully it will be. And in worst case scenario, you'll be tossing those molotovs, which works perfectly fine. This is a fast phase. As you may see, like, we are all tossing those molotovs, even on low-level characters that we're testing here. And the count is going up, so we're setting them all on fire. You don't really need to, like, kill them with those molotovs, just hit them, and that counts as setting them on fire for the objective progression. So this phase is very fast, much faster than collection of the flowers. Unless there will be like entire server, then maybe both sections will be super fast. And after this objective is done, the new one is investigate the disturbance, and there is a very cool new mini boss. I'm really happy how they did it. That was so awesome first time I encountered it, so you'll see it in here. Unless you don't want to see it, skip forward, don't look, close your eyes if you don't want to see the new mini boss. And it will appear in here any moment now. And there it is. That's a ginormous, giant honeybeast, flowery honeybeast, legendary Beelzebub, giant bee of yore. 3-star legendary, so it's a guarantee to drop a 3-star stuff plus 3-star stuff as an event reward. So that's 2 3 stars for this event. Rewards are really good. We'll go now to check all the rewards and what you are looking the most after. There is one very important reward for min-maxers that you can get. So let's go over all the rewards now. On the Duchess Flame website, there is this very handy checklist for you to use, so I will share that. I noticed those are very useful, at least for me and for a lot of other people probably. So there is all sorted based on if it's guaranteed drop or rare. When it says 100%, they will be just dropping one after another. You will learn one plan and it will no longer drop, and another will drop. Then tradable, non-tradable, yes, is tradable. So most of them are tradable, of course, outside of player title that cannot be traded. So all those flower crowns, I will show the pictures that are on Duchess website too. Gamma green tea, so that's the first easy consumable to get, and it just increases how many flowers you pick up at one time. There is more crowns. There's a lot of flowery crowns if you are into that. A recipe for gamma green tea, and there is one more important recipe for min-maxers. And all those pot or carnal whippa, crystal cup, radili, those you are looking to get, as those are flower generators. Those rare flowers will be available from those generators at your camp, and they need it for the brand new recipe, very important one. So a bunch of those plants, flower suit as well, a lot of stuff. Let's get over the pictures and what they do. The most important one, that's for the min-maxers. So a recipe for Black Eye Susan Sufin, as that's a damage buff for 1 hour. And I think it will be stackable with other chems. We'll see. Most likely is that's under food category and not a chem. And we do not have a blank damage boost on any food as of yet. So that's new and very important for min-maxers. But useful for everyone, obviously. So here there are all the rewards and different form of a checklist, whichever you prefer. There are two. So the base rewards, as any other event, it's just dropping standard stuff, this guarantee free start, treasure nodes, modules. So that's standard. It's most event does exactly the same thing. The gamma green tea that will be dropping and craftable, so multiplies your flowers when you pick them up. Handy for the event and for some minor occasions. Then all those flowery crowns that you can collect. I mean, cool for some characters for sure, different colors. There are more rare ones. The hybrid flowers that you will craft, those are the hybrid flower. If you wonder what that is, that's just ingredient for building all this other stuff like cosmetics and camp items. Suffix, the base flowers will be dropping from event 2, 5 to 10, so 100% chance for one of the following to drop. So there are for 3 different colors, you can drop 5 to 10 of one of those colors per event. I don't know how quickly they will spoil, or if they will spoil at all. So that may be good with salt required. We'll see. So more colors. So there's different flowery stuff. This one is cool, in my opinion. This one is cool. So let's gamma green tea. So that will be a craftable. But that's not the most important one. So those pots. This is a camp resource that generates carnal whippers over time. Build limit 1 per camp and workshop. So you cannot plant a lot of them. You can only put 1 at camp. So that's very limited, and they will grow slowly, those flowers. So I hope they will not spoil. But we'll see. In worst case scenario, the freezer can be used. Now, the apron, so some other outfits are available. But let's keep scrolling. You can open this website if you want to stare a little bit more on all of that. The combat knife skin is very cool. The combat knife is not really used a lot, but this is very cool. Some camp items in here. Like, this is good. Honeybeast in a tube. Large glazed pot. And finally, recipe for Black Eye Susan Sufin. So what that does. Unfortunately, if you want to be a min-maxer, you need to be herbivore. I prefer to be carnivore, but this is for herbivores. So herbivores rejoice. With herbivore mutations, strength in numbers, perk equipped, it will be granting you 12.5% bonus experience and 25% damage for 60 minutes. So that's quite a long-lasting buff. But those new flowers are required to craft it. So it's not easy to craft, as you need to get those flower generators to then craft Black Eye Susan Sufin. And it is for herbivores. For carnivores, it's 5% and 10% damage for 60 minutes. So it counts as a drink. Therefore, carnivores can use it for the base value. It's not 0, it's base value if you are a carnivore. So still something, 10% flat damage bonus. It's always something, but not as great as 25 that herbivores can achieve. So that's the most important, and those are all the rewards. Are you waiting for the event? Do you need any of those rewards? Are you into cosmetics or more into this special consumable? For me, this special consumable is what I'm after. I want to have it, I want to craft it, put like 5 of those in my freezer, so whenever I want to try something solo, some hard content, and see how it goes, I can use it. So that's my plan. What's your plan? And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.